Hey guys, we are back with another Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 DLC 3 video. Now, for those who haven't been following along, we basically found out, hey, we can get crawfish to, help feed the sick. I got something to sober him up, though. I could have sworn. But, we're trying to find what's causing the plague right now. It's a little bit of a headache because there's guards everywhere, To get around this guard, you kind of have to... I want to try climbing the barrels and see if that works.
Huh. What? You can't be here.
Run away!
Don't you know?
I'm leaving, I swear. Leave me alone. I'm feeling that guard's like, I'm sick of this shit. I don't want to chase him. But just in case, we're going to go hide here right now. Okay, it doesn't look like he followed me. It just looked like he shooed me away. Still invested.
You're not allowed in here.
Nope.
What are you doing here? Off you go. What are you doing here? Off you go.
I'm doing my job. Fuck off. What a pain in the ass.
What do you think you'll find here? Off you go. What are you doing here? Off you go.
Can you fuck off kindly?
What are you doing here? Off you go. I'm not here for... No one's allowed in.
Why not? Is it because of the bodies?
Damn, so you've heard too. They told me not to speak about it with anyone. They wanted them buried quickly so they can rest in peace. But until then, no one's allowed near.
That's a little suspicious.
Master Albic sent me. He asked me to examine the bodies before they're buried.
Examine them? What for?
Because maybe they were murdered.
It's possible they were murdered.
Why would someone kill them? The only one anywhere near them was Elijah, and he wouldn't hurt a fly.
But they were already dead when he carried them out, weren't they? Why would someone torch the shed unless they were trying to cover something up?
Why would anyone commit murder in a closed monastery?
We won't know unless you let me find out. So?
Yeah, all right then, but be quick, eh? I don't want any trouble. What are you doing here? Off you go.
I don't know what I'm examining, but...
Where to begin? I'll start with the younger one.
Okay. He has a weird scar on his right arm. He's got a lesion on his face by the looks of it.
Muscle stiff, but the body looks supple. What's that in his hair?
First, let's inspect the hair.
It's all clumped together. Looks like flour, or maybe lime.
Try opening his mouth. Yeah, sure, we'll taste it, whatever. Weird, but,
Yeah, it's flour. Ugh.
Hey, we know. You know what? Fuck it. Let's try opening his mouth.
Better mind my fingers. Ugh. He retched his guts out before dying. That suggests infection.
Examine.
Bruising, some dried blood, but no broken bones. He's young, but his hands are a mess. Covered in scars, nails broken, looks like hard labor. And 2 workers did go missing. That can't be a coincidence.
Let's check the bruises, which is gonna
Bruises are
fail.
odd. Regular. Almost perfectly circular. Did someone beat him with something round? That's odd. I don't see anything odd here. Ribs intact, belly soft. No sign of violent death. Just his back and hips are badly scraped. No blood. Like he was dragged over gravel after he died.
That's fair.
A few old scars. Gravel embedded in both knees. And, blood around the groin.
Around the groin, that's weird.
Barely dried. Could it have leaked out after death? Mixed with bowel contents. Bloody diarrhea. Like with the infection. That's everything with this one. Now for the older...
He has flies already.
Pale. Sunken eyes. Missing some teeth, though that might just be age.
Why does he have a fucking bludgeon in his head?
But that hole in his head is someone's doing.
What could have caused the wound? I don't know.
Small. Round.
Looks like a musket bullet, maybe.
Clean. Maybe from an arrow? Hard to say.
That's not an arrow wound, you jackass.
Completely stiff. Ugh. Clenched tight. Like he was ready for a fight. Skin's badly scratched. And there's a thorn stuck here. Looks like from a rose.
Weird.
Stiff as a board. But no broken bones. Back and shoulders all scratched up. Like he was dragged through brambles. And around his neck and chest he's got red blotches on the skin. Those blotches look familiar. They're a bit like the ones on that old confessor. Looks like this poor wretch caught the same thing.
Or at least something made it look.
Knees are scraped and scarred. He must have worked hard in his life. Well, what's clear is they didn't die in that burning hut. More likely they succumbed to the infection spreading in the monastery. The symptoms match perfectly. And those strange injuries, I've never seen anything quite like it. It might have helped finish them off. Someone must have hauled the bodies into that shed. And it left marks on them. It might be possible to trace where they came from. Let's speak to Albic about it.
That seems like a pain in the ass. Be like, yeah, we gotta figure this out. You can bury the bodies, but why does it have the death symbol? Did I just get sick accidentally from examining the bodies? Oopsie. Creeping Feta. When I'm feeling lonely. Do, 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 do. Ooh, that's cool. Huh. That's cool too. But I think Hidden Pockets was better. How do I get out of here? I'm not doing anything here. I'm just crayfishing, brother. I'm trying to feed the hungry. I'm trying to think of, like, am I just missing them, or is it just like... Oh, metal. I don't say. I don't see them. I don't see them, and I feel like I should have. You know? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone, buddy. Me just stomping around like I'm just looking for crayfish, my dude. Trying to find these crayfish, and I don't think I'm gonna find them. Sorry, nothing to see here, buddy. Okay, hold on. Where do I go? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what I can do here because I'm like I don't see the crayfish, and because of the quarantine, I don't want to walk all around and be like, "Stop! You violated the law!" Nonsense, you know.
Not much left of the shed. Elijah had more luck than sense. A torch? Damn, this wasn't an accident. Someone torched the shed to cover their tracks. At least this grill is here.
Let's see what else.
Rough cloth.
So somebody deliberately burned
Bits of
this.
leather. Probably used as knee protection for work.
Anything else that we need to examine readily?
Oil. Burns like the devil. No wonder there's barely anything left of the shed.
Somebody deliberately caused the fire. Motherfuckers. Anything else that we need to examine here? Nope. Okay. If you're feeling lonely. So the crayfish was not easy to get. E is check on Elijah. F is all the way down here. I don't want to break and enter. I want to leave.
Overturned sacks, soaked ground, so that's why the dead man had flour in his hair.
So these guys are allowed to be out, but I'm not. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit.
Looks like you're feeling better.
My head stopped spinning. but I don't feel any better. I wish everyone would just leave me be.
I get it. You don't want to remember. I've seen some nasty things too. But sometimes it helps to talk to someone. It's definitely better than drowning your wits in schnapps.
Well, all right. What do you want to know?
How did you even notice the fire? What were you doing outside?
I couldn't sleep, so I went for a walk. It was just chance.
That's a little sus.
Like you said, lucky you were there.
Hardly. If I hadn't known, at least I would have slept in peace.
Was anyone else there?
Did you see anyone else at the fire?
No. No. Just the dog was there.
The dog?
That's how I noticed the fire. The dog was darting about, barking like mad, so I thought there was someone inside. Someone alive.
When you dragged out those two bodies, what did you do then?
While I was pulling out the second one, other people had noticed the fire. One of the knights grabbed me and started yelling that I was the arsonist. Luckily, he saw the bodies and how I was covered in, well, the same filth they were. Then the people from the monastery came. They sent me away and took the bodies off somewhere. I don't know what happened after that.
I've seen the corpses, and I've got a few questions.
Does it have to be?
Do you have any idea who those two were?
I've no idea. It was dark. I couldn't see their faces. Thank God. As it is, I'll be dreaming about this for a long time.
I noticed some strange things about them.
Like what?
They had something white left in their hair, like lime or flour.
Limes used by the workers on the building site, and the mills just nearby. But how it got in their hair, I've no idea.
Dead men weigh a lot. How did you even get them out of the burning shed?
On my back? Like carrying a sack. Why?
Their backs were badly scraped, so I thought maybe you dragged them by the legs or something.
That must have happened before.
So they
Maybe
weren't
when
dead,
someone dragged
were
them
they?
in. Godlessness.
It looks like they died of the same illness that's spreading through the monastery infirmary.
Christ! And I touched them. But I feel fine. So far.
You'd best go and see Brother Benedict. He'll examine you, and at least clean up those burns.
All right then.
Thanks. I'll leave you be now.
Wait, I have no idea what to do with myself. I thought I'd finally do something right for once in my life. And how did I end up? Covered in shit, face burned, and humiliated.
How are you humiliated?
I'd rather
buddy?
never step outside the door again.
You couldn't have known they were dead.
It's just, I'm already the laughing stock of the whole place. Half the monastery knows I drink, and the abbot surely knows too. I'm just waiting for them to throw me out.
After what you did last night, no one's going to throw you out. You behaved like a proper hero.
You think so? Well, thanks.
I got you, brother Elijah.
Excuse me.
Okay, let's see. G is there. Stop, you violated the law. Your phone who dis? Your phone who dis? Bye bye.
God be with you.
Really? I'm gonna have to lockpick the door. Really? Please tell me there's an easy lock right here, and then the keys in here. No, the key is not in here. Great. Fine.
Damnation.
Oh! Toolmaster, cool. This looks suspicious.
Now I get what Elijah was talking about. Ugh.
Da 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 da.
You're not supposed to be here.
Shut up. Shut up and don't snitch, bitch.
Who's there?
Nobody, brother. Jesus Christ. Just let me go look for the man's spectacles in the fucking garden. Let me help him!
Huh?
Nope. 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 Let me see if I can consume the savior stops. Uh-oh. I have no more. Not looking for sage. I'm looking for the man speckles. Feel bad for like just trying to knock this nest out. Bro sees me, literally just goes, okay. I'm leaving. I'm not looking for the spectacles right now. What am I doing? Find the mural and return. That's nice that I now lose them so fast. Oh my god, that's so nice.
I went to Brother Crispin, the librarian, to ask about that Jerusalem cross.
You did well. But I take it you didn't come across any groundbreaking discovery?
Oh, surprisingly, we did. There's a travel record in the monastery archives written by Boleslav Bavor himself. And according to it, he ought to be buried here together with a relic from the Holy Land. I've got a hunch those workers might have been searching the crypt for that very relic.
That sounds very serious. How certain are you about it?
Well, truth be told, it's mostly speculation so far. I've found little evidence, but I'll keep looking. I've examined the bodies that were found.
And? Tell me, what did you see? Anything unusual?
Both had badly scraped backs, but hardly any blood. Someone must have dragged them there after death.
And not very gently by the looks of it.
The younger one had flour in his hair.
Flour?
Yeah. It got damp and formed a sort of crust. But I'm sure it was flour.
Are you sure? It might have been lime.
I tasted it.
Well, it tasted like flour.
You tasted it?
What in God's
What
name were you
in
thinking,
God's
Henry?
name were you thinking? Honestly. Never mind. It's done now. Besides, the flour store's near that shed where they found the bodies. It might be worth taking a look.
They were found together, but I reckon they didn't die at the same time.
What makes you think that?
The young one had a stiff neck and limbs, but his body was still supple. So I'd say he died not long before the fire. But the old one was completely rigid. Chest and belly, too. So he must have been dead much longer.
Yes, yes. Rigor mortis sets in gradually and fades away the same. And if they really were infected, the younger one's body could have fought off death a bit longer.
Benedict was right. They really did show signs of the disease.
I'm glad we can be certain now. But it's hardly good news.
Why'd you say that?
Because it means we still don't know how many others are infected. There could be another source of infection we don't even know about.
When I spoke with some of the laborers around the church, they said 2 of their own had gone missing. I think these are them.
How do you know?
During the examination, I noticed calluses, broken nails, and gravel embedded in their knees.
That does line up. Although the hard labor could have also been done by hired hands, or even some of the lay brothers.
I found some scraps of clothing near the burnt shed. Bits of fabric and bits of leather. It looked like knee padding.
I see. Like what the laborers and miners wear. It seems like you're right.
Something struck me as odd, but I couldn't find a clear cause or source.
Maybe we'll figure it out together. Go on.
The younger one had circular bruises and scars on his arms.
Did it look like signs of violence? You've more experience with that than I do.
Not really. The bruises were perfectly round, and the scars always dead center.
Ah, then it's likely the result of wet cupping.
Is that some kind of treatment?
It's like bloodletting, but the wound is covered with a flame-heated cup. The heat helps draw blood from the body. That's what leaves the round bruise.
The older one had a hole in his skull, right into the bone.
A hole? Where exactly?
Just above the ear, maybe a bit further back. It was small, narrow, and round, like from an arrow, but there was no dirt or sign of a tip.
Did it look more like it was drilled?
Could be.
Looks like someone tried trepanning the skull.
Trepanning?
It's a way to relieve seizures or excruciating headaches, but it's dangerous. No layman should ever attempt it.
The younger one was bloody, mostly on the thighs and groin.
Now that fits with post-mortem release of the bowels. But if blood was present, that's further proof of disease.
The older of them had thorns stuck in his skin. It must have happened while someone was dragging him to the shed.
That'd fit with rosehip, sloes, or black chokeberry. But none of those grow here in the monastery.
What about roses?
Possibly. You do see one here and there, but I've not seen any big enough to cause that much damage.
That's probably everything.
Right. Hopefully you'll soon find out how they ended up in that shed.